Hello everyone, this is Shauna coming to you from Branding Time Studios, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to create your own brush in Paint Tool SAI. Now to get started, I'm going to show you guys the basic general of all the brushes in Paint Tool SAI. When you're creating a brush, it's going to give you the option to have a pencil, airbrush, brush, water, or marker. Now pencil is more of a straight line, good for things that are lining such as a pen, an ink pen, inkwell, things like that. An airbrush is good for wispy effects if you want to do clouds or grass, add some texture to an image, you know, things of that nature. And brush has a little bit of a blending effect, but it's very similar to the airbrush, and water is really good for blending as well as the marker. So to create a brush, you're going to come over here to your brush panel. I've got all my colors hidden for now just for tutorial purposes. And you can see where my created brushes are. And then you have these empty slots like these down here. So when you're going to create a brush, you're going to right click this and it's going to give you the option to create a pencil brush, an airbrush, a brush, watercolor, marker, or eraser. So we'll go with pencil just because it's got more of a thicker, harder line, and I'm going to rename it to tutorial brush. To rename or set your stroke stabilizer or pressure stabilizer, you can double click the brush itself and fill in that information. So for this purpose, we'll do tutorial. Now, down here above the sizing for your image, you can see a little slot that says advanced settings. You're going to click that. It gives you more to deal with. So if you want your brush softer, you're going to heighten the edge hardness. If you want it lighter, you're gonna lower it. So because of the tutorial that I'm doing, I went ahead and did the textures that you can have with the brushes. Now these are the ones that came with my version of Paint Tool SAI. The more you update it, the more textures and things that come with it. But this is general shapes for your brush, so like fuzzy and noise and spread and bristle and fine and flat and all that good stuff. You can select one of these and play around with the settings to see what you like the best. Now you also get textures to mess around with, which for intent purposes I did the same thing with that. And I prefer to use the textures to create the brush, but hey, you know, it's on you, it's whatever you like. But this is majority of all those over there. Now there's 1, 2s, and 3s of each, but I just did one of each, like the water and the wood and the paper and all that good stuff. So you can come in here and you can mess around with these settings. Let's see. You can mess around with these settings a little bit, and it makes it a little bit more fun when creating the brushes. Now sometimes they can don't mess with it too much because it can kind of become overwhelming and you'll have to start all over again. But anywho, that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys like it, and be sure to subscribe and comment down below, and if you have ideas for more tutorials, let me know and I will get right on top of that. Thanks for watching.